Okay. It's been a while since the Italian Stallion, since I got back from the grocery store and everything. Or, not the grocery store, variety store. I didn't go to grocery this time. I'll go to grocery maybe in a week or two if I got the money. I'm really taking it slow right now. But, you know what I got even though I'm taking it slow? Oh, because tonight I had to have something to eat. I got... Not eating all this, but Gouda? No. We're talking Schneider. Oh, Schneider is big in me and my dad's life, everybody's lives, but I'll tell you a story about my life. Me and my dad, he'll tell you if you ever seen this one, is how much he probably loves them now, but he started hating the Schneider punchback thing he taught me. He used to say, every time you see a Schneider's truck, you can punch somebody in their arm or something when I was a kid. And you had to say Schneider's punch, no punchbacks or something like that. Like it was like anytime you'd see a Schneider's truck, because we came from Canada and Schneider's trucks, you'd see them all the time. Well, no, you wouldn't see them all the time, but very rarely you'd see the Schneider's truck. And whatever. But then he eventually got sick of it because his arm was swollen. Because I remember how much I used to hit my dad, and he ain't that big when I was a kid, because he started the Schneider, and I was always just punching away at his arm because we'd see the Schneider's truck. But now I'm a big customer of Schneider's, and I haven't punched my dad. That was when I was really young, actually. Before he met my stepmom, I used to do that, like way before, when we used to be on the road and all that. I don't know what cheese I'm gonna have with it. I got a mild cheddar. I got Gouda. I was in the store with the Italian Stallion. I didn't even know the guy. Next thing I know, holy, this guy reminds me of Matt. You can see him in this variety store. I walked to the variety store vlog. He's in it. He was talking. I was like, who is this guy? Then I seen him and he was pretty swaggerific. Reminded me of Just Like Matt or whatever. So I got cheese. I'm thinking cheddar. I'm thinking one Gouda, one cheddar. We got Dempster's, Canadian Dempster's. Fresh Dempster's. You know, I like the Villaggio and the other special buns, but sometimes I just like a classic, like white Dempster's, like back in the day. Just simple hot dog bun. Believe it or not, it's better than simple. So how do I open this sucker? I never tried these ones, the Schneider's Classic recipe. $10 is how much I paid for these. Now I know they sell them for $4 some other places, but I didn't pay for the taxi. I won't be going there again right now. Maybe to get that roast beef and cheese sandwich. Go on my channel. I ate a roast beef and cheese with onion bun sandwich from the same place, but it's from this quality fast foods place. And you heat it up in the microwave, and like, oh my goodness, that sandwich, I had that earlier. Okay, so I got a plate. I never had this sausage. It's got a decent smell to it, but I'm not gonna smell it for too long. Let's see. Take another sausage out. What do you think I should do? 2 sausages? I'll feel around for a minute. 2 sausages. 2. I got spicy relish too. We'll start out with 2. We'll do 2. Put it in the microwave. And I'll show you what I got. I'll do 5 minutes. I got ketchup, I got mustard, and I haven't had it in a really long time. I was gonna grab pickle. But then I was like, oh my gosh, they got spicy relish. Oh my gosh, there's jalapenos in it. From top to bottom. We were just talking Schindler's List. Alright? That's a movie we watched in school in, United States, Tennessee. And I didn't even mention all the stuff I did in Florida school system. Tennessee, we watched some movies. We even went on field trips, believe it or not. I was like, oh my gosh. We went to Kentucky. Dolly World, I think it was, believe it or not. Even though I'm not 100% sure. I'm fairly sure the name of it was Dolly World. Dolly Parton's theme park. Believe it or not, I think it's Dolly Parton's theme park I went to. Not 100% sure. Look at this. The relish is a product of India. I noticed that about the pickles I was eating too. I was like, oh my gosh, product of India. And then when you're eating them, you're like, I've never been to India. So I'm eating the pickles like, talking to them like I'm eating an India pickle. I never had Indian pickles before, I swear. Like, I never knew they were from India. I probably eat Indian pickles all the time. I don't mind. It's a different kind of pickle. Heinz ketchup. Oh, look at this. There's been a big revamp of everything. All the brands did a big revamp. Even the ketchup has added a new maple leaf logo to their ketchup. And I've seen the Olympic team has this awesome, cool outfits or whatever that they've done. They're cooking. I like my sausages decent cooked. I had this chocolate milk. I'm all out of beverages. I was like so hungry and thirsty that I drank through this carton of milk and a whole carton of orange juice in like one day, but there's only a little bit left. Actually, 2 days. 2 days. I was like totally tanked out. If I didn't drink the orange juice, I would have died. Like, I needed that much orange juice. A whole carton in 2 days. And then a 1 liter chocolate milk. A 1 liter chocolate milk. Oh, Beatrice. Shout out to Beatrice. You really did me in, or helped me out. Did I open this one out? Oh. This one was expensive. Usually I get the Giant Tiger the Giant Tiger mustard. And I will again. But I was like, alright, whatever. I'm doing a video. Whatever, I'll get French's. Or sorry, Heinz. I've had French's, I've had French's, I've had... Ooh. These ones cook a little bit different. I've had French's and I've had like Giant Tiger brand and all that. But I don't remember the last time I bought like a premium Heinz mustard. $4.99. But I'm like, okay, you're buying $5 worth of this, you're buying $5 worth of that. Why can't for 1 month you enjoy the premium quality of mustard? This is a substance that you consume into your body that provides health benefits to make you last as a person, to make you feel better. It's a big thing, and actually, if you're into it, you're like, well, I'm into being a soldier. We don't eat much. Actually, if you do your research, I can't remember what it was. Food is a big thing in the military. And what's it called? And it's a strategy. Without food, you won't last. You have to have certain combinations of food, or else you could die of sickness. Sometimes you got to be eating all the time. There's some sickness or something like what just passed. There was some sickness. If you didn't have food or whatever, like tons of it, that's why I was like sitting there eating a shepherd's pie. I heated up a shepherd's pie and just sat there hovering over it. What's this? I don't know. Yeah, I just sat there and hovered over the shepherd's pie for like a good 45, 60 minutes. Where I felt like I just wouldn't have been able to live much longer. Ooh. Look at this sausage. I never had these ones, alright? I never had these ones. Whoa. Alright. Let's put them on a bun. I even got bagels too, eh? Maybe I'll do a video making another bagel. Shout out to Dempster's. Okay, no matter where you go, you're gonna get a better price than anywhere else on bagels. You're gonna get 6 of them. 6 bagels. If you're a person that only eats 1 cream cheese bagel a day, you're talking 6 days for like $3 or cheaper. And you get your cream cheese, there's no excuses. I used to love a Tim Hortons bagel. They put tons of, when I was a kid. Oh, they would put tons of cream cheese on it. And then I figured out, oh my gosh, Dempster's and yada yada, or other brands. You get your bag of bagels. I have 6 gosh darn Timmy's bagels or whatever every time for a fraction of the price. But don't get me wrong, I love sitting down for a nice soup and a sandwich, hot, or a sandwich and a hot soup or whatever. My dad, I wish he would come up to Canada, but that's the thing, he'd have to come out to somewhere like where I am and sit down and have a soup and a sandwich. He wouldn't be able to do it in Toronto because they would probably, it's bad. Even they were picking on me in Toronto to sit down and have a soup and a sandwich. I don't know. There was this guy named CJ. I heard him in a Drake song. He's a really bad guy. You sit down to have a soup and a sandwich in a Toronto or Brampton, Steeles Avenue, I think. You cannot sit down. He will come and get you. Bad guy. Buns. And when I first pulled him out, I remembered some, I don't know where it was, some school event or something like that, where we must have had hot dogs. Actually, when I did the parade, I have that video on my channel too. Where I live now, Port Elgin, there was a parade, right? They do it annually, the Christmas parade. They had hot dogs. Unfortunately, I didn't get the hot dogs, but there was a guy that was giving out hot chocolate, and I got some of that. But they had hot dogs there, so they do hot dog events a lot. I think I've been to a couple hot dog events. What about a hot dog eating contest? I'm going to try Gouda, I guess, first. Mr. Smoky, it's Mr. Smoky. Oh, I've been craving cheese, boy. Here's my slice of Gouda. I have been craving, like craving cheese. Wrap that piggy in a blanket of Gouda. You're like telling families or whatever, and people like that's like somebody going down to the United States, I guess in that term, and saying, you ain't from the United States because you don't say this exact dialect like that specific group of ones do. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Alright, look at that mustard. Relish, ketchup. Let's put that. I want to try some of that spicy relish. Ooh, it's spicy though. I don't want to put too much. That spicy relish in there. That spicy relish. Shout out to my friend Russell. Haven't talked in a while, but shout out to him. That spicy relish hit. Learning ladder, yeah, that's my boy. When they was out screwing up, Russ was building the ladder. And I was there. Because I was building my own thing. But I've seen how powerful that learning ladder is. And if you're, and I even was on learning ladder, but I was advanced learning ladder. Actually, unbeknowing, Russ had been giving me learning ladder lessons for years. Private learning ladder lessons. But I also gave Russ a lot of my learning lessons too, but I don't have an education company like Russ. You know, little relish. Look at the way I put the Gouda on it. Unbelievable. Russ was a best friend for a long time. We're still best friends. But Russ can act. I know how Russ is. He gets scared. Russ can get scared, but I'm not doing anything against you, Russ. Nothing against the law, bud. It's just your same old friend or whatever. We just don't talk much anymore. And that's all that is. Oh my God. That's the thing when you have a sausage and you don't, well, you have a lot of condiments on them, they're hard to hold on to. I've been eating all day since the morning. I was starved. Mike, buddies living La Vida Loca. He came by yesterday. I love my friend Mike Bunny. I wasn't. He's a cool cat. I was so tired. I had to go to sleep. He's like, come downstairs, da da da. I said, no, bro. You shouldn't do that. Eat pure cheese there. Something that you do when you're older, I think, is eat like cheese charcuterie boards and all that. Don't do it when you're young, or else you're gonna get fat. And it's addicting. I mean, you can have charcuterie boards, I guess. I don't need to have, I want more protein right now with the beef or with the sausage. And my body's saying like, Tom, I'm sick of cheese. Let's try some of that spicy relish off top. Yeah, there's definitely jalapeno in it. That'll be in the fridge for a while, I think. It was good. It was going good with the dog, but I don't want too much spicy. Spicy relish. Anyway, subscribe.